Good evening, SpeedGaming. Welcome to another Super Metroid Choozo Randomizer race. I am Exact Science, joined tonight by Glove. We're going to be watching a 2-3 match between Lillifen and ShinDigPig. Um, should be a good one. Um, Looks like it's going to be pretty vanilla. So we'll get to see what the seed throws at us. Glove, what are you looking forward to seeing or hoping to seeing in this seed?
Like you mentioned, it's pretty vanilla, so it's full countdown, and then otherwise it's just completely vanilla game, vanilla areas, bosses. We have easy difficulty. Um, Random morph, although with this starting position on easy difficulty, you really can't hide morph very far. Like, we could see morph somewhere in Bryn if we get like a speed or screw early, but
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that could be a little bit annoying. These easy difficulty seeds, though, sometimes they can expect you to run around a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the progression speed is generally what determines the difficulty more. Like easy, it just means, no hell runs except crossing from Frog Speedway into Bubble Mountain through the farm room. That doesn't count, but none of the
Mhm.
bubble, rock, ice, any of that is a magic without barrier. You have to like morph ball and know how to one tap and stuff like that, but it's all very basic stuff, but that doesn't mean the seed won't like throw some really nasty logic at you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like you said, with the random morph, in all likelihood, um, probably be behind Spore Squad, like,
Hmm.
but for Gauntlet, they would be scream attack and either speed or space jump to get up.
Hmm. We do have four majors in criteria, so it gets kind of interesting. I feel like four or five. Yeah, we do have speed, so we could see more somewhere in Brinstar.
Yep, this could put it um, at early supers. I mean, as they can, they find ammo to open the doors.
Hmm.
I hate getting an item that's not morph here personally. I always forget. Uh, so just missiles in the ceiling. Oh, I see. Like
Yeah,
this.
Shindig Pig's resetting. He's maybe not thinking about the fact that that speed actually means you can just spark up into this
Oh,
missile,
that's
which it looks
cool.
like is what Lily's gonna do here.
Oh, it's the nice.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know how people use alternate sprites. The Margatroyd sprite is one of the ones that people tend to like a little bit more, honestly, just by virtue of the fact that it has a distinct gun that aims. It's better than most of them in terms of like readability of what Samus is doing. But it changes everything, honestly.
Yeah, the rest of the sprite is also kind of like proportioned similarly to Samus's vanilla sprite, I think,
Hmm.
which would be helpful. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't get it either, personally. Right, so we're going back up the climb. Just missiles um down there. So I mean we're gonna go see what's at Terminator and then head down the Brinstar elevator. And
Yeah. Hopefully this small short charge here won't be too much of an issue. I know this is one the short charge to break the blocks to get into Terminator. If you don't really have like if you haven't practiced this, it looks scarier than it is.
yeah, it looks like Pig is gonna be going for this might be a save actually.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a save. I thought he might be going for the Shine Spark. I was confused because I'm pretty sure he knows the quick charge. Um, but yeah, I think a lot of people see like short charge and don't realize that like what a one tap short charge is and get like really intimidated because they've never like two tapped or anything successfully. And it's like really you just like wait to press dash until you're right between those patches of
Hmm.
grass, excuse me, and then you jump like near the edge.
Yeah, nicely
Um,
done by Shindig.
all right, let's
Oh,
see.
it looks like Lily is going for this Shine Spark from out here. This is this is a million times harder.
It's yeah, it's way harder and it costs you health too. It's like I always really recommend to people just like if you're even if you don't want to learn short charges, like learn this one if you're going to play randomizer. It's like it will make your life so much easier at the beginning of the
Hmm.
game.
Yeah, I mean, especially since one of the things that people really struggle with when they're first starting out is like being able to get a jump after you've done uh, your your Shine Spark charge.
Uh, okay, that works.
Yeah, there we go. Nicely done.
I don't know that I've ever seen it done that way. I've never seen a short charge there that like sparks through instead of jumping through, I guess.
Hmm. All right, there we have our morph. And this is a little bit awkward. ShinDigPig really wanted to see some missile drops there.
That's a trick. At least has full health, so this Zeb can only troll him with drops so much.
Yeah, but then he still has to reset the room.
Yeah, that's that's a drag, but looks like we're gonna get our check of the back items now.
Yeah, we're gonna be leaving one item behind here unless we find power bombs here. You can use screw attack to access this last item. The back here, however, it takes some movement finesse and it's a pretty obscure thing to know.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a very, very tight, like breaking spin with aim down to land, like to just wedge Samus into the gap that's like 12 pixels wider than her hitbox. It's not an easy thing to do. It's very finicky.
Lily's actually leaving that other missile there, which is fine because it's just a missile, but hopefully she doesn't think about that too much. Oh, I get what she was doing. She was just trying to see if there was like a power bomb up top there to check the other missile back here.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was Morph up there though.
Right, that's it. That's what she needed. Which you need to access the back.
Right.
That makes a lot more sense.
Um,
Yeah, you generally can't use morph if you don't have morph ball.
Not generally. You can with careful use of X-ray scope and a reserve tank, but I don't think we're gonna see that from anybody in the tournament anytime soon.
Yeah. This is an interesting gauntlet check here for ShinDigPig. So you can't. Oh, it's not a gauntlet check. Not sure what he's doing.
Well, I guess we're gonna see Bomb Chorizo here. Maybe we'll reset out of Bomb Chorizo to go to Gauntlet, or maybe just wanted to like save now that he's got Morph, I guess.
Alright, so those power bombs could be significant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those open up a lot of checks down here in Pink Brinstar. And like 3 in Green Brinstar too. Like power bombs are like a big item to get early.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, by themselves, power bombs only open up charge and waterway because you need supers for Mission Impossible, Spore Spawn, and Wavegate.
You can get 2 of the etiquette checks.
Yeah, but it does open up the Eticoons and Greenbryn as well.
Oh, Pig was saving because he doesn't know Alcatraz. Or does not know it very well, maybe.
Makes sense. Those power bombs do also mean that he can fully go through Gauntlet.
Oh, right, you can't get through to the back without morphin bombs.
Yeah. This is still pretty scary on only one tank, though.
Yeah, I think... Oh, we're going to see Furia PBs first.
Mm-hmm. I definitely approve of saving before this, honestly.
Yes. Absolutely. This room is, like, that acid is no joke, Sulis. Like, look at that. That was, like, a couple of frames. And it was, like, 12 damage.
Alright, and that is all 3 ammo types now. That's always a sigh of relief, honestly. Because Varia sometimes likes to play games with how deep it can hide either supers or power bombs.
Yeah, it's like a really nasty, like, trick to slow down progression. Is it just be like, well, you want supers? Well, you're going to get 70 missiles first. Alright, Lily's going to come down and get those power bombs.
Alright, yeah, so ShinDigPig's not gonna do Gauntlet. Pretty sure it's not in logic here anyway.
It is with screw attack and speed, I believe.
The speed does put it in. There must be an energy requirement, though.
Well, the speed is just to access it, because neither wall jump is in logic on easy. And then, yeah, with screw attack, there's no energy requirement. Did we see what was up there?
That's a space jump.
Okay, yeah, space jump and missiles.
Yeah, I mean, that's worth it, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you don't have, like, you don't have boots yet. Like, absolutely you want that, because I mean, it's your logical lower Norfair access anyway on easy. You need space jump and gravity.
Yeah, I mean, I know especially like a lot of the SMZ3 types focus a lot on can fly, which in SM Rando generally doesn't really matter as long as you have can jump sufficiently high. Which is like high jump or spring ball serves you just fine. Oh, that's that.
Oh, that is
yeah. I mean,
fun.
if you are really quick on the draw, you can super those yapping maws after they grab you, but with just one tank, that's really tough.
Yeah, like with the acid that high, no way are you gonna survive. That is, that is not a difficult death to take at all. Gauntlet's a scary place with no suits and this amount of energy. Alright, going back for it though, I mean, it has seen the space jump, so it's going to commit to that for sure.
Yeah, meanwhile, Lily's doing Retrobrin. She gets at least one more tank from it. So that'll make Gauntlet a fair bit easier if she does decide to go that route.
Alright, good spin breaks here. You don't want to spin for too long and break those bottom set of blocks in Gauntlet. Alright, Pig making it through the front half safely.
Yeah, and it looks like Space Jump will be the only real prize here, which is fine enough on its own, especially this early on in the seed. Space Jump pays for itself just in movement utility. Later on, I mean, I'm not personally a Space Jump fan. I think it's like discount high jump boots, but
I agree. I like both is fine. Like especially underwater, space jump is lovely in Meridia. Like no complaints in the wet parts of Meridia. But outside of that, give me high jump any day.
Yeah, Space Jump Screw Attack is also just like the LN care package.
Right. So, Pig finishing up Gauntlet. Well done. So what tricks haven't we seen in Criteria? It's behind Morph and Climb Supers, is that it? And Moat.
Moat, yeah. Oh, okay, that was a nice wall jump. Looked like Lillifen maybe doesn't know about down grabbing or crouch jumping to get out of there.
Yeah, that's like if you don't play a lot of stuff where you end up in underwater suitless, like that's not something that you'd really think to learn. But yeah, it gives you like basically an extra tile of jumping if you start from a crouch and then aim down in the air to compress Samus's hitbox.
So if Lillifen takes this straight back to Brinstar, this is going to be kind of interesting.
Okay. Yeah, so just missiles behind Brint Reserve. And as the pipe. So it looks like we're gonna have some convergence again, potentially. And oh, the joys of speed and no boots.
Yeah, I mean, runners at every level struggle with speed and no high jump.
Oh, it sucks. Oh,
vanilla charge.
That's handy. Yeah, it's like it's never fun, especially when you forget to let go of dash in rooms like Green Bryn Main Shaft or Business Center, where releasing dash and just jumping normally, you can get up the room like just as fast as you can with like no speed but it's like very easy to forget, especially if you're one of those people who holds dash all the time.
Yeah. Especially because it's like when you're first learning like how to move around in this game, very quickly you learn like just never let go of dash.
And of course in vanilla you would never, like, unless you very much knew what you were doing, like as a casual player you're never going to end up with speed without high jump.
All right, so we have Charge Spazier here in Green Bryn. We'll see what the other item ends up being.
Taking a little bit of a tumble coming out of the power bombs, but some nice wall jumps. Gets back up. Very little trouble.
I always forget about that safe station.
It's like, well, it's one of the. This is a starting location where like you don't start at the save, you start at the elevator, and so it's like not like. Okay, I forgot he had more for a second. It's like, well, good thing he just took that save.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like with the big tank save station where you start in like a random start. Or can start.
Yeah, nice spore spawn skip from Lily, and she's rewarded with a gravity suit.
Hello.
So generally speaking, an early Varia leads to some pretty predictable routing, but early gravity, you can see a lot more divergence that way.
Yeah, I think the play that the seed wants them to make is lower Norfair, because they've got gravity and space jump now, and they've got screw attack, which I always think is a big tell for lower Norfair as an intended place when you get it very early.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see where Varia pops up.
Yeah, we know that the only places it could be in Upper Norfair would be Bubble Mountain missiles and one of the high jump locations.
Mm-hmm.
Have we found only the 3 tanks so far?
I believe we have found a total of 4.
Okay.
Because one of Lily's tanks and one of Shindig's tanks are from different places.
Okay.
Because there's a tank at like more behind Morph maybe. No, that was power bombs.
Old Mother Brain, I think.
Yes, that's it.
And then where was, do you know offhand where the one pig got that was, that Lily has not? Oh, I guess
Yes.
it's that one, huh?
Yeah.
So Vanilla, Edicoon's E-Tank, and Vanilla Charge. And so could be Varia at Quateria supers.
That would be interesting. I believe Ice is required to put that in logic on these settings.
Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe can expect you to powerbomb the Puyos.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have it in my logic log anywhere, so I think it is with speed and screw attack.
Yeah, maybe.
But oh, space jump and screw attack could also be X-ray. Yeah, so basically the runners just retracing each other's steps, finding the items they haven't seen yet, because of the different routes they took to get back to Green Brain after getting explosives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. That was a good morph from Pig there.
Looks like Lily's not going back for that one missile.
Yeah, I think sees the 00.
Yeah.
And like, why bother? And especially with charge beam, you know, the only thing. I mean, supers would be nice, another pack of power bombs would be nice, energy tanks would be nice, but like, probably gonna run into enough of those elsewhere.
So this is... Yeah, this is a gauntlet check for Lily.
Alright, so I figure that she goes and gets her space jump here too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not X-ray.
Unfortunate.
So sad. I mean,
yeah, X-ray with speed or screw in space is boring anyway, so it's fine.
It's free. I don't even like it with grapple.
Yeah. At this level, I kind of would like to see a Spazer check here. Like, hoping for another E-Tank.
Or, like, Pig does not have many supers right now.
Yeah, that as well. I mean, we have Charge, but Charge Spazer leaves something to be desired.
Yeah, that's... That's not a fun. That's like 150 shot Mother Brain. It's not a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. Nothing at grade in terms of major upgrades.
Let's see. Yes, we'll get those. There's another thing I was gonna say. Only has 5 power bombs here, and without more bombs, that is not a lot. Whew. Good dodge from Lily. That was close. Hate those. Alright, so now let's see. Pig gonna go for quick kill attempt. Good luck. Well, deciding she doesn't even care about those missiles.
Fair enough. I mean, you have charge at this point. Oh no.
So close.
Yeah, one of that supers was just too low. If you notice quickly enough, you can recover from it.
Yeah, then like selecting back to missiles is like can be a bit of a pain. It's very easy to fumble, especially when you're like panicking from realizing you've missed the quick kill, but cleans it up nicely. Just one missile left, so like even if you don't get the quick kill, if you can get like a missile and 2 supers or 3 supers in, like that's still totally fine.
Yeah, I wonder if this leads into a wreck ship here for Lily.
Yeah, I would kind of not be surprised. You know, that's usually if I ever route like from Blue Bryn up through Green Bryn like that, that's usually where I'd be going. But oh, okay, so she's gonna do this set check here, and then we will find out. It was shaft supers, and was there another item missing aside from moat? Okay, so we've seen everything but those 2 in Criteria. Okay. I couldn't remember if there was a third or if we'd just like gotten a check on it recently.
Yeah, the last time you asked there was, and it was behind Morph.
Right. All right. So that means 50-50. It'll be here or it'll be at Shaft Supers.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Upper North there with 2.
Yeah, it's a little bit low for up north.
Yeah, there's a lot of checks here. So yeah, 2 may telegraph that it is a wreck ship play here. 2 here.
Only, yeah. But there is Varia here.
Oh, all right. There we go.
It's pretty nice.
That is technically go mode. I don't think it's go mode for Lily, but like this is enough items to finish the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, she will definitely want. I'm sure we'll want some more beams, some more supers, some more energy tanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And so we're gonna get our shaft missiles here.
What that does mean is that the odds that we ever see what is at Criteria Supers is pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it could be something nice, but it's not going to be something like hard required.
Oh, speaking of things that are nice, there's an ice beam for Shindig.
Oh. And it's gonna. Wait, was that at Crab? Or
Yeah.
was it at. Okay. I thought it was at. I missed seeing it, so I thought it was at Main Street for a second. Hey, where are you going?
Oh, there's still one more major here.
Alright, you're gonna go for the Phantoon fight here. With gravity, not super scary generally. Did she pause?
No.
Huh. Phantoon just showed up in a weird spot.
Nah, that's just the standard slow.
Okay, I thought it was like more like done something. I see. No, you're right. Okay, gonna grab that ice beam. It's quite totally fast there.
Yeah, I mean, when you're starting out, you generally don't want the fasts.
Yeah, no, just like you want those.
Yeah.
That pattern is what I mean. I want those, and I'm like decent at fighting Phantoon at this point.
Honestly,
Yeah,
everyone loves the right mid.
it's such a nice pattern. Like you can get some drops right there. You can like one beam shot. It's easy to hit all of the flames. It's so comfy.
Alright, Spring Ball is the other item here in West Meridia. Not insignificant, but certainly not what Shindig was hoping for.
Yeah. Alright, we're finishing up that Phantoon fight nicely. GG's.
Yeah, so at this point, what I'm inclined to believe is this is largely going to come down to how many extra checks does Lily have to make to get into a go mode where she's comfortable. And if Shindig can circumvent that somewhat, then that's his way back into this.
Yeah, like it's from where it is now, it's like I'm not entirely sure that I agree with that skip, but I think reserve tanks get a bad rap, especially among like newer runners who hear all the memes about them. But it's like when you've got only four tanks, like a second reserve is fine. So, yeah, we'll see if Lily nopes out of wrecked ship here, or if we're gonna see a check of the top checks. I don't think she. No, she definitely did not. She went down. Scouted the item at whatever you call the missiles under the super block.
Oh yeah, the
Like
ocean
middle,
missile, or yeah,
West
whatever.
Ocean middle missiles. I don't know. There isn't a good name for those. Somebody in chat should get on that. Super String. So, alright, Rose at least checking that should be.
Yeah, I mean, I figure if you're checking this, then you're going to be checking top as well.
Yeah.
Like what
unless...
Yeah, what you can do is you can check like the ocean items and then skip bowling.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep this energy tank. That's totally fine. Yeah, with both suits, should be fine to make it back through Spiky Death Room. Got a nice free refill from the energy tank. Meanwhile, Pig did not need the refill, but has also found a fourth energy tank.
Yeah, we'll see how Pig decides to tackle this Dragon.
Yeah, I imagine we will probably just see an ammo kill with maybe some charge shots, depending on how much ammo misses. I don't know if Pig knows the short charge here. Yeah, looks like probably just a fairly safe ammo fight, which, you know, totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for a lot of new runners, like, if you're going for Sparks, you're probably just doing more damage to Samus than you are to Dragon.
Yeah, it's like they're, especially without boots. Like the Sparks here without boots are no fun. All
Yeah,
right, nice
that was a
ammo
good
kill.
fight.
All right, and so at our space jump item, how many items was it here? 2? Please move, objective, okay.
Yeah, none left.
There's nothing here, okay.
Okay. Which means that Shindig gets funneled pretty quickly back into Wreck Ship.
Yep.
Not sure if he will want to do Upper Norfair checks first.
I think already did. At least did the high jump checks. Did not go to Bubble Mountain for the missile check, but did check high jump.
Yeah, then at this point I think you just leave Meridia through the top.
Which appears to be the way that he is going. Alright, so Lily gonna do bowling here. Base jump makes it a non-issue.
Yeah, so it's stuff like this. If Shindig is able to check... Oh, those are actually screw attack blocks that Shindig just bombed out.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Shindig is able to skip some of these more costly checks like bowling or like Wreck Ship E, then I think it's pretty close.
Yep. Yeah, it's making moves towards Wreck Ship now as well. So yeah. We'll see how many of those checks he can dodge.
It also helps that Shindig is also like fairly kitted out from Meridia already, which is going to incentivize him more to skip some of those checks. First, he needs supers.
You do need at least one super missile here. That's like not something that you often think of.
I lost an 80% run to that gate once, Kojak 3 supers and missed them all.
Oof.
Oh no, Lily.
Oh, what was it?
I didn't see, but she just fell down. So she also didn't see.
This block.
I'm pretty sure that speed block respawns.
It does.
Unless that's a Varia change. I don't know, there's a lot of Varia changes.
I don't believe so, but also this wall jump is tricky because it's really easy to wall jump check those spikes.
Yeah, just...
Yeah,
okay.
It respawns immediately.
All for a missile.
Oh, it's gravity suit.
Yeah, we'll see what it is. I think for Lily, best case is probably like high jump.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, well there's your best case.
Yeah, so if Shindig says, "Hey, I can skip bowling," then that's something that really works in Lily's favor. Like generally, if you knew that high jump or like bowling was at high jump, or excuse me, high jump was at bowling, I don't think that's enough with this loadout to go for it. However, it pads some of Lily's loss going for full cleric ship.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like that's a check where yeah, it's like really far enough out of the way that it like the boots may not be worth it, though. Like, yeah, like you said, they're one of the best. They're probably one of the best things you can find there because they're just such a good item.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there are a lot of checks I feel like where if you know boots is there, even if it's kind of inconvenient, you'd go for it just because of how much time they could save you.
Yeah. Trying to think what else. I mean, I guess like grapple helps you kill Dragon. That's not the worst. Wave is nice. Obviously, ice would be really good, but we already know where ice is.
Yeah, plasma. I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, plasma not as big a concern when you
Yeah.
do already have screw attack, but still really good.
Hmm. Helps helps give that charge beam a little bit more oomph.
Oh, absolutely.
And not that I think we'll see it this match, but does basically is the beam that makes stand up worth the time it takes to set up.
Mm-hmm. So this is interesting. Lily's not doing Kraid before Dragon. I guess Kraid can't even really have much that would help Lily here. Like Kraid could have grapple, Kraid could have plasma. That's pretty much it.
Yep. If it's yeah, if it were like two, it could have like charge or plasma X-ray, which is a logical Dragon kill in this difficulty. Right. So we're gonna see Lily grab that ice beam, and yeah, wave is definitely something that'd be really nice to stumble across here.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a pretty nice damage boost. Was a little close to the eye for a second there. I know that Shindig, in a practice seed in this tournament, got Sunrise Surprise for the first time.
Oh,
Now that pattern I don't like.
oh, the rate slow. Yeah, it's
The
annoying.
right slow, it's like you think it's going to be the good pattern, and then
Mm-hmm.
like it's so hard to get in position for that one in particular, at least for me as well, to like not hit like every single flame.
Yeah.
Is this all right? That is a dead Phantom.
Yeah, I think left mid might be my absolute least favorite pattern. Because, like, at least right fast, you're already just kind of shooting into the ether, but left mid, I'm never prepared for.
Yeah, like when are you like? Because right fast comes out in a position where if you're standing to hit a left fast, you can also hit a right fast. Like when
Mm-hmm.
left mid comes out, like where are you? You're just like dodging flames mostly. All right. So we're gonna see these checks here from Pig.
All right. I think Pig's ahead here then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Like I mean, Kraid is not a boss kill that takes a ton of time, but it's not 0 time.
Yeah,
And
plus Dragon.
yeah, Pig being up 2 bosses here is um, like I don't think that's quite a like that deficit is not going to be like solved by high jump boots alone. But we will see. Lower North Air can be, even with screw attack and space jump, can be like a real run equalizer. Yeah, I imagine Pig must be looking for supers and E-tanks and nothing else at this point.
Yeah, these pillars are also nice for refilling your power bombs, which isn't nearly as much of a concern in vanilla area, but like especially in area rando, you kind of want any power bomb refill you can get.
Yep. Yeah, those are a precious commodity, and yeah, especially in area, but even in vanilla without more bombs. Or not, like, yeah, vanilla area.
Mm-hmm.
That is a dead snake on Lily's side.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how much of Norfair Shindig's gonna check.
Yeah, I imagine that we'll probably see at least some of the Bubble Mountain checked. I imagine, like, I don't think we'll see the back items of Reserve, but like with Space Jump, we might see front of Reserve, the 2 speed items, the 2 wave items, and probably we'll probably come in from Speedway to take a look at bubble missiles as well. May do the 2 items by ice, but I would expect that less, yeah. Just going to Speedway. I missed on his first Norfair pass if Pig checked the Crocus Debate item.
The Crocus? No, he didn't have Vari at that time.
Oh, okay.
Or the
yeah, the item behind the green gate. Yeah.
I don't think he peeked it.
All right. Looks like well, it might just be. I don't know why you farm here without if you're not like just gonna go straight down. Yep, there he goes. All right, no checks at all in Upper Norfair then. Ooh. Unlucky goof there. Like, it's so obnoxious how, like, Dragon, sometimes, if you get gooped in, like, the left or the far third of the screen, you're supposed to be like, well, I'm done gooping, I'm not gonna grab you, it's fine. You can't shoot me, but I don't care about you. And sometimes you'll be, like, all the way over, and a goop will clip you by, like, a pixel, and she will just come right at you. It's obnoxious. Really finishing up there. Pig gonna screw it. Pillars. Up worst room without too much difficulty. Now amphitheater here with space jump and no high jump, these space jumps can be like deceptively tricky.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Really easy to drop an input. Especially this part. Alright. And... Alright, we're up. Didn't want to commentator's curse there.
Yeah, and that was actually pretty smart, landing on the platform and then space jumping or screw attacking from there. Because if you just do the wall jump up, then screw attack won't work until you have either turned around or met one of a couple other conditions.
Yeah, the wall jumps with screw attack are like definitely a dangerous thing to do. Oh, this sucks in the dark.
Yeah.
There's screw attack. Thankfully making quick work of them. Yeah, I like this save. This is a good save. If you're not very practiced, Ridley can absolutely still kill you with this loadout. Yeah, only has the 30 supers too, so... Or... That is just a 30 max supers, right?
Yes.
So yeah, only has the 30 supers, so it's gonna have to be like... Alright, well 35 now. It's gonna have to be a little less conscientious of ammo during the Ridley fight, but still has to be mindful. Final Pirate's dead. Right. And I'm really gonna come out the bottom and imagine we'll check Crate and then also head to Lower North Air. By check, I mean shoot in the face with explosives. Man, Kraid really is the punching bag of the Metroid series, isn't he? How many times does Samus kill that guy? I mean, at least 3, 4 if you count Zero Mission as a separate one.
Is he another M? He's in one of the 3D ones, I think.
Yeah, I could not tell you.
But he's in one SM and Dread, at least.
Alright.
Oh, he's in Prime 1? Okay, I played that game. When does he show up?
Is he? I don't... Ridley is. I don't think Kraid is.
Yeah, I was talking about Kraid. Obviously, Ridley shows up a million times. Alright, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Yeah, I replayed Zero Mission recently, and it's like really absurd how much of a chump Ridley is in Zero Mission. Like, that is... You can kill him so fast.
Okay, he's mentioned in Prime, and that's it.
I see. Lily going Kraid, Pig finishing up that Ridley fight. Well done. Rewarded with some supers.
Yeah, at this point, Shindig just has to hightail it back to Turian.
Yep, just has to make this lower Norfair escape, taking it slow and steady. Understandable, this is a dangerous set of rooms. Right. Hey, has spring ball, doesn't have to use another power bomb. Not that it matters with this many, but alright, with screw attack should be fine, but this save can be dangerous because it really, really messes up the Hunter pattern coming out.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you have screw attack.
Alright, so I don't expect... Yeah, check any of these. Might check Hoda Ruby, but... that'll be the only check if there are any, I think.
Yeah, I actually really like checking Hoda Ruby and Franker Z. They're pretty fast checks, especially like if you have screw attack, Franker Z is really fast.
Yeah, and it's like at this point...
Yeah, if you have like high jump or something is here, then that's just terrible to miss.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, any of the majors that are left would not be awful to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even bombs makes it cozier for Metroid rooms. And even a super pack here does still pay for itself.
Yep, for sure. Did not check Hoda Ruby, though? Or was it very fast and I missed it?
Oh, he did, I thought. And it was just like missiles.
Okay. I think you're
Maybe
right,
not.
yeah. I was like kind of cross-eyed looking at both screens, so I was positive. Alright, gonna make it out of there.
Well, grapple shows its face a little bit late.
Yeah, not... Oh, that was a little sketchy. I guess with Gravity Suit, it's not danger, it's just slow. Well, okay then. Speed, no boots. It hurts so much to watch because I know how much it hurts to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the bigger things movement-wise you have to get used to learning rando. It's literally the only context I can think of that it happens in vanilla is low percent speed, which is not an especially category for the reason that speed no boots movement sucks. Also vanilla wave.
Yeah, seriously, so many vanilla majors, it seems like. Or I guess, like, the vanilla missiles aren't ever really surprising, but, like, lots, like, I feel like we've seen, like, yeah, it's been mostly majors, yeah. E-tanks and stuff. But yeah, I feel like if you're running low speed, then you probably have taken a lot of time to adjust to the high jumpless speed movement.
Absolutely.
It is certainly one of the categories of Super Metroid. Complete with a 300 shot Ridley and Mother Brain fight. GLHF.
Yeah. Well, the Ridley fight's not 300 shots. Because you have 5 power bombs, 10 missile, 10 super. But the Mother Brain fight is.
Yep. Okay, yeah. Now you have a little bit of less bad time Ridley than you would think. Alright, ship refill for Pig. Remembering that you do not get that in vanilla area automatically.
Yeah, definitely a worthwhile refill when you just have the Sis Beam.
And extra conservative those supers. And in there without bonking the door, nice. There we go. Lily just getting to a platform and just jumping platform to platform other than trying to space jump it. No shame in that.
Oh, that little jump up that Pig did actually ruined the positioning of that top Metroid, unfortunately.
Yeah. And yeah, as I said, no need to worry about power bombing the Rinka. And that's Metroid 3. Take this slowly and carefully, one at a time. Right, nice face right.
Yeah, that grapple beam could come in handy here for farming if Lily knows how to use it.
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Farming Simulator 2K22.
Looks like Shindig is fully committed to saving as many supers as possible.
Okay, it's opening that door and then.
Yeah, turning off screw attack makes that skip a lot easier.
Yep. Yeah, you can do the. Without wave, it's kind of a pain. But hopefully, Pig knows the strat here. Yes.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh,
nicely
well
done.
done. Well done. First try.
Yeah, he doesn't quite have enough missiles to do it just missiles.
You're just like not many shy, like 5-ish.
Oh, is Pig doing actual math? That's exciting. I never do that. I just go down to 15 supers and send it.
Uh, I kind of go back and forth on this. I kind of prefer to just like burn all the supers and do the rest of the fight with the beam in a circumstance like this. Because like the early part of the fight is when I have a harder time dodging Mother Brain's attacks. But if you're not confident about the catch up, then this absolutely makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because one wrong move with catch up beam and it can be a run killer even if you're fairly healthy.
Alright, so Pig still needs to do some charge shots here. Oh,
Not
okay.
many. All right.
Yeah, nice fight.
Yeah, well done. So what were the locations that we didn't see at all?
Let's see, I believe there was something in LN still.
Yeah, so there must have been something that I would imagine GT, maybe at Jail or Fire Fleas, but oh, there we go. And that's a dead Ridley for Lily. Yeah, it's looking like pretty quick. This was a pretty quick scene.
Mm-hmm. When all else fails, return to lag corner.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
Not as laggy a fight as it could be. Um, like it's just the game's just drawing hyper beam for a lot of frames, not trying to draw Samus's sprite hundreds of times per frame. But Pig didn't go for stand up anyway, so no chance of a. What do you call that when it happens? Like the
The
really
slow lock.
that's slow lock. Okay, that's what I thought. Like, um, yeah, in case that happens to anybody, sometimes you can fix it by holding item cancel. Not exactly sure why, but if it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pig making his way through Leodox here.
Oh,
One
there's
of our north
bombs.
bombs. Not particularly helpful at this point. Like, handy for Metroid rooms, I guess, but
Never disrespect bombs.
I would like a location like there. If they were like directly in my path, I would probably pick them up. Like, I will generally never say no to bombs unless I know it's going to take me a billion years. All right, well, get your GGs in chat for ShinDigPig, our winner here. Finishing with no, do you have the race times, Love?
Yes, I do. ShinDigPig has finished in first place with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour and 9 minutes. GG.
GGs to ShinDigPig. And Lily escaping Lower Norfair by the skin of her teeth.
Yeah. Upon seeing ShinDigPig finish, Lily did opt to forfeit.
Nothing wrong with that. Did play a great match, regardless, but
Yeah, I mean, it was just a combination of ShinDigPig willing to make a few key skips, as well as some better movement.
yep. And like really skipping the top of wrecked ship, I think it was the real big difference maker here. Not having to go through attic, not having to go through bowling, just like bailing out and heading straight for Lower Norfair.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, definitely impressive showings from both runners, though. I feel like even since I started a couple years ago, the general expectation of how well newer runners will play has really, really shot up in quality.
Yeah, and even with like some of the newer runners in this tournament, I've been really impressed to see, even just like between week one and now, like how much improvement we can already see in people's play. It's been really cool.
And we are joined now by both of our runners. GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah, good game. I really wanted a better beam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely made the right choice of not looking for a better beam. I spent way too much time looking for a better beam.
Yeah, I wonder where Plasma ended up.
Well, let's see. Credits are rolling now.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out here quick.
Yeah, Criteria Supers. It was the last major there. I guess it had to be.
God. Okay, yeah. I
was worried about that.
I had been thinking about Climb Supers for so long because I was like, should I have checked the last major in Criteria? Like, it's a long way to go back for Climb Supers. But, oh well. Such is life.
Yeah, I mean, I think once you routed away from there, it was like definitely the correct play to like not try to go back for it. But yeah, I think it was really just committing to the checks in attic and like the time save you got from finding boots up there, just like not being enough to make up for like having to do all of the top of wreck chip.
God, yeah, I felt real bad about that. I was like, I probably should have just thought about, like, there was nothing I could have found up there that really would have been enough of a time save to justify doing all of Wreck Ship Attic. Because I already had Space Jump, like, I didn't need high jump boots, and, like, none of the beams would have saved time compared to the time it takes to check all that. But
yeah, I was pretty happy finding Varia where it was. But I was also really hoping, like, oh, okay, maybe I'll just find a beam on the way to Ridley. We can cross our fingers. That did not happen.
Yeah, I mean, you could have. Glove and I were kind of wondering how many of the Upper Norfair checks you were going to make on the way down, and ended up just diving it, and Wave Beam was vanilla, which would have been probably a nice thing to have, but like also at that point, I'm sure you were just like concerned about getting to Lower Norfair and killing the chicken as soon as you could.
Yeah, I was happy to see more super show up, if anything. I was happy I had 45 instead of like 30. And E, for that matter, too.
Yeah, definitely the seed was a bit stingy on E at the beginning.
I saw Space Jump there, and I was very upset. I was like, man, I really didn't want to go do Gauntlet yet. Oh, man. And I had to. I had no choice.
Yeah, hard to pass up, especially when you don't have any other equivalent item.
Yeah, you need, and especially because like it's logical access at this difficulty for like Lower Norfair period. Like, but yeah. So any thoughts on like anything else that you were happy to see or not happy to see someplace?
Yeah, go for it if you've got one.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, please stop wrangling. It was kind of weird in that, like, the early game had a lot of stuff, so just so much was opened after, like, Green Bryn. I was just not... I didn't really feel like I knew where to route to, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had that same thing.
Yeah.
It was weird.
It was really interesting because despite all of that, like the two of you ended up like converging a couple of times. Like the second time that you both went to Green Brinstar, Pig, you came in from the top, and Lily, you came in from the bottom, and you were both in... I forget exactly where you were. I think you were somewhere in Pink Brinstar. You like kind of crossed, and one of you, and Pig, you kept going down, and Lily, you kept going up, and then went direct ship. And that was kind of interesting. I like seeing stuff like that in races.
Good high five. I failed the wave gate with super 10 times in a row, and I was feeling very bad until I found the major. I was like, oh, okay, good. That was not good.
Are you you a Moonwalker, Pig, or not?
No, I don't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a couple ways to get the normalized setup without Moonwalk, but
It takes me 2 to 4 usually, and it was just really not good today.
Yeah, it'll happen. Like if you're sort of off of it, it's hard to get back into your rhythm.
Yeah, Lily, were you gonna say something about?
Oh, I was just going to say, like, I have trouble doing the wave gate glitch without high jump boots. Like, just like, I know the high jump setup easy enough, but like, and I can do the high jump list, but like, I don't feel like I know the right positioning for it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's definitely more involved.
I definitely wing it a little bit when I do it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I mean, it's like sometimes you just gotta hit that like pixel, and it looks like sometimes it looks like it should work, and you're like sub pixels too far forward, or like a pixel, and it doesn't. But it's like it's not the easiest trick, especially without the boots, and especially without Moonwalk for the normalized setup. But yeah, Pig, you did have a very, very nice ammo fight on Dragon. GG's on that.
Yeah, thank you. The end of it got a little sloppy, but the start of it was really good. That was pretty good for me, too. I'm not usually very good at him. Or her, I guess. I'm not sure what Dragon is, really. Shrimp kind.
Someone teach me Zeb Skip live on air. Thank you.
Ice, spin jump. You do have to have screw attack unequipped. But ice, little spin jump into it. I'll spin jump again and jump.
You need to take damage somewhere in there too.
Get iframes. You either spin jump into the Zebetite or get knocked back by a Rinka. I find it easier to get knocked back by a Rinka.
Yeah, same. And with wave, you can just do it. You can just like jump up to right next to the Zeptite and angle down and shoot it, the Rinka to freeze it. But yeah,
That freeze works too.
Mm-hmm.
You do need screw attack off though. Yeah.
There's a way to do it with screw attack that's way harder.
Yep. You have to like jump and do a down back after taking damage off of the top Rinka.
I find it easier to reset the room too if you kind of mess up past the first try.
That's reasonable. I'm just fucking around at this point because, like, obviously the race is over. So.
Yeah, you take damage.
Oh, that attempt looked pretty good. Like, I guess that was like 40.
Do the tiniest jump you possibly can, basically. That was the biggest part for me to like not realize when I tried it, when I was learning it, was it has to be a tiny, tiny jump away.
I apologize. I did not mean to hijack the broadcast with science. But yeah, how have you felt about the tournament overall, Pig?
Been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed meeting a lot of new people, just kind of meeting a lot of the Super Metroid community.
Yeah, I convinced some friends to do this with me from the Link to the Past community, and it's been good. Like, I'm really glad Idol decided to put this on.
Yeah, I was telling Zlav right before the two of you joined. It's been really, really cool watching, all of the folks coming in either from like other randomizers or like just other games in general. Just trying out like Super Metroid and like even just like from like all of the people who are like super new. It's been really, really cool to watch everybody go from, like week 1 to week 6 and just how much improvement like we've seen in so many new runners like so quickly has been just like really, really awesome and like fun to be a part of.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, I think Glove has lost internet due to some inclement weather conditions. So I think if either of you two has any final thoughts, please feel free to share them, and then I will send us off.
Thank you, Exact, Farmer, and Glove for comms and tracking.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting on the restream.
I appreciate it, and thanks for the race. It was fun.
Yeah, thank you too.
Good night, y'all.
Yep, have a good one.
And so thanks again, Lily and Pig, GG's. Thanks to Farmer for tracking, as always. With these restreams, you can do them without my flapping my gums talking to you about where I think Ice Beam might be. We cannot do it without somebody clicking on the buttons to show you what our runners have actually found. So lots of love to our trackers and to the volunteers at SpeedGaming for putting on these restreams. And so for for Glove and for the Choozo tournament, I've been Exact Science. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you next mission.
Y'all later.